Hello, entrepreneurs. Let's talk reciprocity. I know I've kind of said and addressed this before, but I'm always surprised and a little bit disappointed about how often it happens. I talk to entrepreneurs all the time, and of course, in my line of work as far as coaching, I hear so many people who run into people who are always asking them about a hookup. Now, listen, just because you have a relationship with someone, don't abuse the relationship. Let me give you some examples. If you hire someone to take care of your bookkeeping or your taxes, just because you have a friend or a cousin or a brother that has a question, don't pick up the phone and call the person you pay all the time to do your work to get information for free. It's disrespectful. That's their business. Instead, refer the person and say, hey, I don't know the answer, but I do have someone I trust that can give it to you. It's just like going in and buying some lipstick. And instead of people buying their own lipstick, you're just making sure they can all share, which is gross. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it to somebody at Jackson Hewitt. If you went to sit at Jackson Hewitt, you wouldn't go sit in there and as they prepare your taxes, take phone calls and go, wait a minute, girl, what's your question? And ask them. You could try it, but they would put you out. They would say, look, we can't answer that question. They have to come in. Don't abuse your relationships. It's just like me going and saying, okay, you're a realtor. And so you're going to sell me a house. Now I'm going to tell everybody to come. And because you made money off of me, don't make money off of everybody else. Crazy, right? Well, that's the way it is when you do it to other people. No matter what the business is, if it's a hairdresser and you go sit and you say, oh, I can do it. Okay, so you get your hair done and now you take business out of her hand. Remember, what goes around comes around. So if you're going to do business and if you're going to be in business, treat people with respect because the same energy you put out is the same energy you're going to get back. I always tell people that even when people were able to get movies for cheap and didn't pay, I understand the concept of business so much that there are some things that I just don't do. Instead of always trying to nickel, dime, hustle, and get something for a bargain, I would rather pray, ask God, seek, work, hustle to make sure that my income goes up to the lifestyle I desire. That way, whatever it is that I want to purchase, I can purchase and it doesn't matter what the cost. Instead of always trying to bring people down and bring it down to your level, raise your mindset. Raise your mindset to the next level so you can afford whatever it is that you want and not just afford it and not just buy things and rob Peter to pay Paul for an image, but to elevate your lifestyle so that when you're buying those expensive things, your bank account and your savings account match. It's all about the way you think. And if you stop thinking about hustling somebody out of something, about getting the hookup, you will start thinking about how you can really come up. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee. You know, we talk all things money, and I want to see you win. And you can't win if you're cutting corners all the time and if it's always at someone else's expense. Bye bye.